Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. GDG94, here back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to 10 WWE wrestlers who hated their last match. Well, if Ric Flair didn't ruin his last good match, then he probably wouldn't have had a bad one, because he went out with a bang. But no, you gotta be greedy and ruin your legacy. But I digress, though. But anyway, so without further ado, let's get right into this.
Every wrestler wants to end their career on a high and go out with a bang in their final match, but this isn't always possible.
I officially retired in 2008. I should have stayed retired, but I was paying alimony to 3 different women, so I had to go back to work.
Whether it be through bad performance, poor booking, or the lack of an appropriate farewell.
I think maybe the company might have been a little bitter about my departure in 2006.
They really didn't want to do anything with me. They just wanted me to do jobs for the wrestlers.
We'll be covering examples of each today by looking at talent who had terrible last matches in mainstream promotion.
Damn.
It's like a bad comedy movie. It really is totally blue.
As we list the top 10 famous wrestlers with the worst final matches.
You just quit when you took your shirt off.
Number 10, Taz. Taz's career succumbed to injuries in 2002, and with his second gig as announcer going well, it made sense to hang up his boots in the ring. There was no big send-off. The human suplex machine simply stopped working.
And now he's a fat, little, obnoxious color commentator, and not even a good one.
But when ECW was revived for the One Night Stand event in 2005, everyone wanted to see Taz kicking ass again. He had a feud going with Kurt Angle leading up to the show.
Seriously, what did you... Oh! What the hell? Come on, what are you, an idiot?
And although it didn't result in a match, we still got to see Taz get physical for the first time since 02. The event's organizer Rob Van Dam originally asked the Human Suplex Machine if he would wrestle on the night, but Taz declined, citing his previous injuries and not being in ring shape. The next year, ECW was set to return as its own brand after the sequel to One Night Stand, and with Taz jumping ship from SmackDown to announce for the new show, it reignited a feud with Jerry the King Lawler. The two were set to face off at the pay-per-view.
But have you people seen Taz lately? Huh? He's a joke-cracking King Lawler wannabe! You have to be at least this tall to get on the rides at Disney World? Oh, sorry, that's it. It's a little close to home, doesn't it, Taz?
Beat me if you can, old man. Survive if I let you.
But it was hardly a match due to interference from Taz's broadcast partner, Joey Styles. Despite the short contest which Taz won by submission, it was a good enough spectacle to open the show and get the fans hyped up. Number 9, Road Dogg. During the PG era, the Road Dogg and Billy Gunn returned for one final run as the New Age Outlaws. They were quite toned down from how they were in the Attitude Era, but it was a fun nostalgia run either way. You may not remember how things ended though, and I don't blame you because it wasn't good. At the 2015 Royal Rumble, the Outlaws took on the Ascension, a team that had just debuted on the main roster but were instantly buried by the announcers as being Road Warrior ripoffs.
These guys couldn't carry the Road Warriors' bags.
I don't know if these guys are just stupid or that confident in their ability.
Gaining any more respect in your eyes?
No. Animal of the Road Warriors bench press 600 pounds. These guys do Pilates.
During the build to the Rumble, the Ascension got their ass handed to them by a group of legends, which included the Outlaws.
Road Dogg and Billy Gunn! Oh no!
Even though it was logical to have Gunn and Road Dogg put over the younger team at the pay-per-view, the Ascension had been treated as such a joke, the bookers may as well have given the Outlaws the win. This didn't happen though, as the Ascension won a short nothing match and never got a featured showing like this again in WWE. Billy Gunn continued wrestling afterward, but this was the Road Dogg and the Outlaws' final match together as of 2024. Number 8, Sable. Sable was never much of a wrestler and is more known for the romantic angles she was involved in rather than her matches.
Sable, I want you. Host, yes.
Hey, yo.
If you were such a big man.
Brock Lesnar would not approve of this, sir. Brock Lesnar would not approve of this at all. Brock Lesnar would not approve of this at all. Brock Lesnar would not approve of this. Sending everybody to Suplex City.
Man, you wouldn't have to pay that slut Sable to sleep with you.
Not to mention the controversy surrounding her first exit from WWF.
Announced on Saturday that, quote, the controversy between Rena Mero, who formerly played the character Sable, has been settled.
You don't remember any of the allegations or any of the things that came out of that?
No, I don't. It's kind of a blur, but all I know is she came back to work, so.
We're all human, we all make mistakes. Luckily, I didn't burn my bridges, they just crumbled a little bit.
After departing for a second time in 2004, Sable has been one of the most famous wrestlers to never return to the company ever since. That means her final match remains a clash with Tori Wilson on the July 1st, 2004 edition of SmackDown. It was a pretty run-of-the-mill women's match for the time, short and uneventful. Tori got the win after a DDT. Sable stayed with WWE for one more month, making a few more non-wrestling appearances, before quietly leaving on good terms. But as stated, she hasn't returned to the company since. Number 7, Bret Hart. He's wrestled some matches since, but Bret Hart's wrestling career essentially ended at Starrcade 1999, after being concussed by Goldberg. The Hitman's in-ring comeback in 2010 saw him wrestle Vince.
I was about to say, to be fair, he can't really do anything no more because of Goldberg, bitch ass. Fuck Goldberg. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga, bro.
I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard.
Fuck Goldberg, man. Anyways, let's get back to this.
McMahon at WrestleMania 26.
The Hitman going for the ultimate revenge.
Mr. McMahon taps.
Bret could get physical and do certain offensive moves, but couldn't take a bump or damage to the head given the nature of his injuries.
Any kind of blow to my head would be, serious for me because my concussion injury was legitimate.
All I could do was standing up and do offensive stuff like punch guys and kick guys, or I could move out of the way, but I couldn't take any falls.
Which were made worse in 2002 after being involved in a bike accident where he also suffered a stroke. Insurance and legal ramifications also limited what Bret could do in the ring. Hart wrestled numerous times all throughout 2010 and even won the United States Championship. However, given the Hitman's limitations, the matches had nothing to them, including Bret's final match, which came in 2011, where he teamed with John Cena to face Alberto Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez.
Oh, there it is, a sharpshooter!
Sharpshooter. Rodriguez tapping.
Number 6, Triple H. Although our next example
Man. But anyways, hold on real quick. I gotta use the bathroom. Hold on. Alright, I'm back.
was considered more of a fight than an actual match. It was the last time Triple H got physical in his career. Plus, the ending is so silly the whole thing is worth mentioning. To set the scene, Randy Orton had been embarrassing and destroying legends.
Randy!
One more legend.
Result?
One of his last best runs, bro. Somebody put a video out about this recently, and I'm gonna go over it too. This was one of Randy Orton's last best runs, hands down. But yeah, it's sad that Triple H got the condition he got right now, but it is what it is, though. Maybe it's for the better. Maybe it's for the better.
In Triple H stepping in to set the Viper straight.
You're gonna stand here, look me in the eye, flex your jaw muscles, think I'm scared?
Randy had also just set Bray Wyatt on fire, so there was no telling what the Apex Predator would do next. As he and Hunter traded jabs in a promo,
Stephanie, your wife, isn't here tonight, and you were unable to retrieve your balls from her purse.
Resulting in Orton laying down a challenge.
You want to fight me? Yeah, I want to fight you.
The WWE had previously annoyed fans after advertising Christian would return to the ring by facing Orton in the main event of Raw, only for no match to take place. So this time around, they simply promoted Orton and the Game's encounter as a fight.
You want to fight me? I accept.
The two ended up brawling for a few minutes. That was until Helmsley's sledgehammer suddenly caught fire. Then following a blackout, the Game disappeared, only for Bray Wyatt's associate Alexa Bliss to appear and hit Randy with a fireball. Triple H's actual last bell-to-bell encounter was a tag team match in Japan in June 2019, where he and Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Samoa Joe and Bobby Roode. Number 5, Ric Flair. While Ric Flair technically didn't wrestle his final match in a mainstream company, the event was a one-off put on under the name Jim Crockett Promotions, who Flair used to wrestle for. But if we go back in time, Rick had probably the most perfect retirement match at WrestleMania 24.
Facts. He ruined it, dog. He really had to go ahead and ruin it, bruh. Like, why? Why would you ruin Such a great send off. The WWE sent you on probably the best send off in years, bruh. Why would you do that?
Why? 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 Why?
Why would you do that?
Only for him to get back in the ring just over a year later was sad, especially given the quality of the matches he worked in TNA. The Nature Boy did this because he was broke after going through another divorce.
I officially retired in 2008. I should have stayed retired, but I was paying alimony to 3 different women, so I had to go back to work.
The fans would have much preferred to see him maintain an on-screen non-wrestling role in WWE instead of what ended up happening. Flash forward to 2022, where after not wrestling for nearly 11 years, Flair wanted to end his wrestling career his way. This was going to be difficult, not just because he was 73 years old, but also due to the fact he nearly passed away just a few years prior. Nevertheless, Flair got in shape for one last outing and looked relatively decent in his training videos doing ring work.
About time this happens. Oh, God, that's my surgery.
The more people that come to watch me, the more bumps I can take.
Rick was nervous, anxious, and dehydrated come bell time, since he hadn't drank any water on the day of the last match.
Come on
And
now,
then
dog.
I got real lightheaded, and
Come on, man.
I was in and out all during the match.
During the bout, Nate did far less than was planned and wrestled nothing like we'd seen in the training videos.
Oh God, they were gonna slam me off the top, suplex me, stuff on the floor. Just everybody just panicked. You have to wake up, sir. Have to wake up, sir. You had handed me the brass knucks to hit Jarrett with, right?
He even passed out at one stage and later did a fake heart attack spot, which was believable given the state he was in.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I don't know how much Rick.
Hell, you can cry. We're all crying, buddy. We love you, man.
I hope I didn't let you down. I don't remember half of it, but
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
hear
me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That
He
shit
had a real heart
stinks.
attack at some point, which Rick actually believes happened during his last match.
he said you've had a heart attack in the last two years.
Wow. Could you pinpoint when it was?
Yeah, that was my last match in Nashville. I passed out twice.
Number 4, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's WWE return far preceded expectations. Sure, there were some bright spots, but the run was marred by bad booking, as was WWE in general at the time, with 2018 and 2019 being considered two of the worst years creatively in company history. Nevertheless, fans would have at least expected Angle's final match at WrestleMania 35 to be a memorable one, and while his farewell after the bell was emotional and a suitable goodbye, the actual bout itself was doomed from the get-go due to the opponent. No one in the world wanted to see Baron Corbin in Kurt's final match except Vince McMahon. Corbin and Angle's storyline had already ended, and it was universally agreed that John Cena should wrestle Kurt one more time. Perhaps Corbin could have done a run-in of some sort, but he absolutely should not have been competing against Angle. Vince wouldn't budge though. Former WWE writer Dave Schilling tweeted about McMahon's uncaring reaction to the fan backlash.
Vince said, you know what? No, because you're doing a program with Baron Corbin. You have to finish this program, but I'll give you John Cena next year. And I said, Vince, I don't want to wait a year. He said, well, then you don't have a choice. You're going to have to wrestle Baron Corbin. I'm not crazy about wrestling Baron, only because of his status at the time, but
I would have quit. I would have said, fuck it. I would have quit and went back to TNA. At least I would have got a good match out of somebody in TNA or AEW, one of the two. I would have quit. You're not going to give me what I want. I'm going to quit. Somebody going to respectfully give me my last match properly. If it ain't going to be you. Fuck you mean?
But I think maybe the company might have been a little bitter about my departure in 2006 and, you know, heading to TNA for 11 years and then coming back.
You know, they kind of stuck it to me. It just was a little crazy how they really didn't want to do anything with me. They just wanted me to do jobs for the wrestlers. And
the bout at WrestleMania was nothing to write home about, but the aftermath is worth viewing for the goodbyes.
And then he lost the match on top of that.
Number 3, Shawn Michaels. After seeing Ric Flair come out of retirement after such a storybook farewell to his career, fans were skeptical if WrestleMania 26 would actually be Shawn Michaels' last match. But if so, it was probably the greatest final match ever. Like Flair, Shawn got a fairy tale ending.
The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, has left the building.
That Saudi Arabia money was too big. That Saudi Arabia money was too big to pass up. That's what it was. That Saudi Arabia money was too big to pass up. They had to take that money.
Ding, 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 ding. That's right, nigga.
I can't say that I blame them and shit. If they paying $10 million for a match, $10 million for a match? Shit. Shit, nigga, fuck my legacy. I did the same thing too, nigga. $10 million.
And despite multiple pushes over the years by various wrestlers to get him back in the ring, HBK remained retired.
It's always been so easy for me, whatever, to not desire to come back, to not do it again.
That was until WWE began running big events in Saudi Arabia. With the company being paid in excess of $50 million per show by the Saudi government, they were able to pay the talent big bucks to wrestle. It's believed Michaels was paid $3 million to work Crown Jewel 2018, where he teamed with Triple H to face Kane and Undertaker in what was built as a dream match. Keep in mind, Shawn's annual salary as the head of NXT is believed to be around $2 million. Working the Saudi show would net Michaels the biggest payoff for one match in wrestling history. The Heartbreak Kid worked the show, but the less said about the actual bell-to-bell, the better. It was an absolute car crash mixed with a train wreck.
And now Undertaker into the barricade. Michaels moonsaults. Triple H with a pen.
Hey. With a bag that big, fuck my legacy, nigga. For real, fuck my legacy, nigga.
Yep.
Y'all go watch this match.
Yep.
Even if I am old and washed.
Yep.
I'm getting paid millions, boy. Y'all gonna watch this. Y'all better enjoy it.
Yep.
What did you say, nigga?
Boo this man!
No one performed well. It'd be funny if it wasn't so sad.
It's like a bad comedy movie. It really is totally blue.
Unsurprisingly, Shawn regrets coming out of retirement. This is an example of where the final match was so bad, you'd forgive him for wanting to have one more to right the wrongs of something that was so awful. At this point, that ship has probably sailed though. Number 2, Shane McMahon. Our penultimate entry may still wrestle again, but as of 2024, it's up in the air when or where we'll see him next. We're referring to Shane McMahon, who made a surprise appearance at WrestleMania 39, where he took on The Miz in an impromptu match. Given Miz's attire, fans may have expected him to get injured, but it was Shane instead that took the fall. Straight away, McMahon mistimed the leapfrog and quickly tried to recover, only to tear his quad.
Turn into his daddy, boy. Just like your damn daddy, boy. Just like your damn daddy, boy. Went in that ring all fired up and shit. Tore both your quads, nigga. Said fuck. Your quad said fuck you, nigga. They had to get Snoop Dogg to save the day, bro. That's sad. You know it's sad when Snoop Dogg got to save the day. You know that's sad.
Quad in the process.
Come on, Miz. Oh, Shane still got it.
Boy tore both his quads.
Match in complete disarray, word traveled from the back for the talent to improvise, which was relayed by the referee Jessica Carr and even the cameraman.
God damn it, Shane. These are WWE. Snoop just punched Miz in the mouth. You all right, cuz? Oh, no.
The match recovered well given the circumstances, but Shane was not seen on WWE again, and it's unclear if this appearance was supposed to be his reintroduction to television or just a one-off. It also remains to be seen if Shane O'Mac will ever step in the ring again, but there's no way he'll want the Mania 39 debacle.
Nah, at this point, bruh, put the fries in the bag, Shane. It's over, bruh. It's over, my guy. Just put the fries in the bag, bruh. It's over for you, bruh.
Yep.
Emotional damage.
To be his final outing. Number 1, Vince McMahon. There's no doubt our last example will never wrestle again, since he can't even walk unassisted anymore. That being said, Vince McMahon should never have been given another match to begin with, since it ended up being the worst in WrestleMania history. In the lead up to Mania 38, there were rumors Vince was to wrestle Pat McAfee at the
Yeah, he ruined a good match. This was a fun match, but he ruined it though. He ruined such a fun match. Like, why are you out here? Why are you out here, old man? Why are you out here, sir?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Come on, bro. Somebody take old Yeller out to the back, man. Take this old man out to the back and put him out of his misery, dog. Just look this way, Vince. Vince, just look this way. Don't turn around. What do you see? You see good things, right? Good things, right? Yep. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
How many times do we have to teach you this, old man? Go to bed permanently. Put this man out of his misery, dog. We don't need it no more, man. Just ruined a perfectly good match. Perfectly good match. Ruined it.
Show of shows. This shocked everyone, but fans took a sigh of relief when Pat's match ended up being against Austin Theory with McMahon at ringside. Sadly though, after the bout, Vince would remove his clothes and challenge McAfee to a match there and then. What followed was nothing short of a disgrace, as McMahon got the win thanks to a football shot to the gut.
What else can do right now, Vince doing here? Oh, yeah, to add insult to injury.
Before then taking the worst Stone Cold Stunner of all time.
Way too soon!
This Nick.
Mr. McMahon trying to get away, but Austin stunts McMahon!
We can take solace in the fact that it was not only Vince's final match, but also one of his last ever appearances on WWE programming.
You just went when you took your shirt off.
Now if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out a similar video of 10 ruthless WWE receipts you didn't know about. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
Alrighty, man. That's just gonna about do it for this one, man. Somebody tell Vince to sit the fuck down, bruh.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Just sit down, Vince. Nobody cares about you no more, bruh. Just sit down. You got these allegations against you. The best thing you can do is stay out of sight, out of mind. The best thing you can do, bruh. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. Yeah, a lot of these wrestlers' last matches, like I said, Ric Flair ruined his match, ruined his last match. He got the perfect send off. Shawn Michaels kind of tainted it, but it's understandable when they throwing the bag at you like that. Whether it's 3 million, 5 million, 10 millions, nigga, fuck my legacy. Nigga, fuck my legacy, nigga. Nigga, that money coming in handy. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I will see you all in the next video. Till then, peace out.